Hello, trading is closed on April 5th, 2017. There was a MEJT target from yesterday's trading of 23.5537 that did print, and there was support under it. I do have a trading rule, not really part of the system, but a trading rule that when we have a gap in the undesired direction, it often puts this target out of reach. It isn't a prediction it will not print, it just means failure is more likely, but failure isn't guaranteed either. And here this thing printed, and there is support here. There's a new MEJT target of 23.7661. Good luck with that one. I don't think that one's going to print. MEJT likes to leave failed targets, add major changes in trend, which is what I think this is. So let's look at some other stuff and see what might happen tomorrow. What exactly is going on? Well, this was the count we had. Here we had bar 13 of a sequential sell finishing early. This is more aesthetically pleasing. You'd still would like the close to be over this, and you really want bar 13 to be over the close of 8, and you want 8 to be over 5. It doesn't mean it won't work, it just means the risk of failure goes up. But if this works, it signifies a very big drop coming. The DeMark indicators have taken their lumps during this rally, but the TDST lines have still worked their support resistance levels. Here's a TDST line on a 30-minute chart. Resistance goes a bar above the line. So it's significant that in addition to the MEJT support level here, we have a TDST line on the 78-minute chart offering support here. Usually when you have a straight line drop to a support or resistance level, you either go through it early by gapping past it, or that tends to hold. Well, I've always said counting waves was not my long suit. I'm going to give up on this count. It looked pretty nice. This still could work. There's A, B, C. For A, this could be B. I can't say it's impossible. I tried resurrecting it. I got some nice Fibonacci relationships, but I think the B wave here is too short. I think this is still wave A. This whole thing is a 50% correction of wave A, so that's a more logical place for green B to end. So I came up with this. If that's A, this is black A, B, C, with C being 50% of A. You can take this A and that C is 50%. And then here, you'll recall I had black A ending with a truncated fifth wave. If that's A and that's C, you'll see we have a perfect A, B, C that gives us wave green B, which corrects 50% of green A, and if so, then green C down has started. And if there's a Fibonacci relationship between A and C, can come up with a few price targets. Well, how about tomorrow? Well, I've actually got some good support here. I have the support I showed from the DeMark stuff. I have the support from this. Let's take a look at what happened on the drop. This is the close here, 23.5295. That means we undercut this low, but we couldn't close under it. We closed over it. And if you look at that low there, you'll see the same thing with this low. So we went through multiple lows and then closed over. As long as you hold it at the open, that's usually a good sign, even though futures are down as I'm recording this, and I don't think playing the long side is where the money is going to be made. We have support here if it holds, and I'm not saying it will, but if it holds, I think we have a good chance to see around 2365 based on this Fibonacci pattern and some other stuff. But this is wave 1, 2, and that's 3. We're in 4. 5 is coming. We don't have to hold here, but if we hold it, look for 2365. If we don't, it's wave 5 down. And I think the whole picture is that wave green B's over, and we're starting wave green C down. And as I've said before, we're in wave gray C. And here's A. That's a pretty big move. B's over. It wouldn't surprise me if C were at least as long as A. So in spite of any spurts up here tomorrow, which I view as possible, we still have a long way down to go before this wave 4 consolidation ends. And that's today's call.